We continue our team coverage here on KATC with Scott Brasta, who is in Lafayette. Good morning, Scott.
225 Jeanette Street in Lafayette, locators, you got Cameron Street a couple blocks over, you have Eras Landry in this direction. Real close to me, you have a root system of a tree. Miss Rochelle Johnson has lived in a house for 36 years. She would see this tree, she would see or trust that the root system underneath it could handle anything. Watch Justin spread this picture out, and this tree decided that Hurricane Delta was going to change the whole scope of things. That tree, shortly before 8 o'clock, came through the back of her house. It's now coming through her bedroom. As you can see, it's just a complete disaster, a complete crushing. She was luckily in her living room, so she's sitting on the sofa in her living room when all of this happened. I asked her, I said, Miss Johnson, what did this sound like? And she goes, just a loud boom. And she said, when it hit, the whole house lifted up. She said it felt like maybe at the same time a tornado had come through. So just rocked this house to its very core. I got to tell you this about Miss Johnson, and we will show you portions of her interview throughout the course of the day and maybe even the next couple of days. They don't make them like Miss Johnson anymore. I mean, she's she's lived in this house for 36 years. A strong woman. She's got a son who lives a couple houses over in a trailer, and he's going to be able to take her in. But she's like unflinching. She says, this, okay, what's the next step? Where do we go from here? But just look at this. Those of you that know me or even watched me for a few years, I'm not speechless a whole lot. I wish I could change things right here. I told Miss Johnson, I said, I wish I had the powers of, Samantha from Bewitched, or Sabrina from, obviously Sabrina, or any of these, I Dream of Jeannie. I wish I had any of these powers to quickly fix this thing. One, just because it's another human being, and also because you got to love Miss Johnson. You just want to fix stuff for her. Her son's going to get a plan together, and they're going to see where they go here. I'm sure over the next day or two or three, we will be talking to you about, you and your own similar situations. What do you do next? I mean, what do you do next? I mean, look, it's cracked on the corners. It's cracked on the edges. It's cracked through the door. It's cracked through the roof. And, you don't even see the neighbor's house, which they too were affected. This is tough. This is tough. We are on Jeanette Street. Just major hugs to all of the Miss Johnsons out there. Not a whole lot to say. This speaks for itself. Just wish good thoughts. Whether you pray for people, whether you just wish positive karma for people, just offer them good thoughts. And maybe we can't do that physical hug, but do a lot of those virtual hugs if you would. And we will help the Miss Johnsons of the world try to get through all this.